Alrighty, hello everybody. Good afternoon, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome to the last Saturday stream for the next couple of months. Hope you guys are ready. It's probably not gonna be as long as I'd want it today, but you know what, that is fine. Because like I said, well, okay, I'll go into deep. Some of you guys may know already, but I know I've talked about it on stream before. So, you know, to the chat, hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, well, getting on that is, just as a quick reminder, family dinner nights have been moved to Saturdays. So those are going to be about 4 or 5 o'clock, which means we can't stream as long as we'd want to. And getting home is a coin flip on time, so I can't have a stable, like, time to go live at. And because we were so close, and the reason we haven't changed it yet, because I have been thinking about changing it to Sundays, because Sundays are opened up, at least Sundays in the evening, which I can't do during the summer anyway, so it kind of works out. Which is why we haven't switched back over. 1 second. But yeah, sorry, I'm trying to explain everything all at once. So essentially, since Saturdays now have family dinner night, streams have kind of been forced into the mornings, more so than I'd want them to be. So I'm trying to like switch around the times, and one of the things I'm thinking of doing, I don't want to, but it kind of feels necessary at this point, is switching streams to Sundays. And the reason we have not done that yet is because we are so close to the morning, the summer shift, sorry, the day shift, that we're so close to the day shift that there's no point in switching it. And even Sundays have their own challenges, because right now, a friend of mine, got a new job, new position, so he works during the time in which he normally streams on Sundays. So we haven't been able to play any games on Sundays because he has a night shift or a morning shift. I can't remember if it's a morning or night. Either way, it kind of goes in. I think it's a morning shift, but that slot has been. I keep that slot blocked off at least, so I've got to decide by the end of summer what time on Sunday stream should be at. But yeah, so, yeah, so usually Sundays are reserved for playing, games with friends I'm not able to usually play with, like during the week, because our schedules are so different. So I want to keep that at least, like, check marks? I don't know if that's the right word. Because right now, we're not able to. Or at least it's like a coin, like every week it changes or something. So I'm trying to figure out what time would be good to have it be on Sunday. And I don't want to change it to Sunday because I've also thought about trying to have it be like Saturday evening after coming home from my brother's house. Like if it's like a Saturday evening, and hell, you know what? Even like I guarantee you, during the, I still don't know why. I mean, they asked me if I wanted to change it to Saturdays, and I'm like, I can't say no to that, because clearly there's a reason why they want to switch it, so I'm not going to get in the way of that reason. I'll just adapt, and that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to adapt, but it's kind of difficult. Because my weekends are usually very finite in terms of time. But yeah, hey, I've got 2 months to figure it out. Honestly, the easiest thing to do that wouldn't really get in the way of too much would be just it actually would. Would be like Saturday evenings when I get home, like especially if we go over like 4, get out of there by like 6 or something, depending on unless it's like a movie night, in which case it'd be a little longer. Probably have like a 7 o'clock start time for stream. That would not be so bad. Have a lot more time. The downside is we would go into like midnight to 1 a.m. territory, and there are very few people on that I can raid into around that time. So it kind of limits the raid pool because for the longest time when I was streaming, I was always a day shift. So everybody I know that I've ran into, friends I've made over the years, and has been in the evening, and I've never had to figure that out for mornings or midnight streams. So yeah, but yeah, I've got 2 months to figure that out. It's a coin flip right now. I don't like doing more because I feel like it's very limited. Time-wise, presto, bruh. What's up, dude? Welcome in. How's it going? You know we have a button for that, right? Thank you so much for the... I almost said right. Sub, dude. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Welcome in, Press. Let me get you a shout out. How have you been, dude? I'm just talking about the new stream schedule coming up because tomorrow is not tomorrow. Next week I start my day shift for the summer. So yeah, 2 months of evening streams, which I'm very excited for. I'm just talking about how when I come back might be changing around my schedule again because well, I hate being forced into morning streams because of circumstances. Day shift, yes. Yeah, this coming week I start on Monday for my day shift. We gotta clean, summer's out, and we gotta clean the entire school, top to bottom. Wax it, seal it, put a sticker on it, so it's ready by September. That's the word. I've been good too. Been doing good. Been doing pretty good. Had a bit of a stressful week this week. It has been very busy, but it is over now. There was the carnival on Thursday. That because like at the end of the year at the elementary school I work at, there's a carnival they do. They did it in the building this time because it downpoured outside, and it was pure chaos. And then the graduation for high school was on Friday, so pure chaos. Well, not as chaos as the carnival, but still. But yeah, but I made it. I survived the week, and now I can go back to my stable day shift. For 2 months. But as a quick reminder, everybody, the stream schedule for the summer, and I will post after stream, probably after I get back from my brother's. I'm going to post that, the new schedule. Gonna put that up everywhere. What we're playing, what we're doing, all that stuff. It's going to be Wednesdays and Fridays in the evening, around 6 p.m. EST. But yeah, I'm happy. Like, something's going to be interesting. We are short a person yet again going into summer. Not happy about that. Hopefully we get somebody new. Hopefully we get summer help because the budget finally passed. I'm hoping they hire summer help. Because that would be really useful to have some extra bodies around to do some heavy lifting. Oh shit, really? Oh hell yeah, dude. Let's go. I'm just jamming out the soundtrack. Yeah, I still have to download the other soundtracks, but I do love the arcadey one. It is my favorite. I mean, Cryo didn't lose a single match. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. Excuse me. But yeah, so also guys, like I said, like what was the thing? Yeah, so yeah, we got 2 months because when we come back in September for a normal stream, we finally beat Vault 6 and can try the final. Hell yeah, dude! Congrats, dude! I wish you the best of luck. When are you going up against the final boss? I'm assuming today, or at some point. I like the song. We're gonna rewind that. That's a good one. Jedi! Hey, thank you for the bits. Welcome in. Let me get you a shout out as well. Copy. Not today. I got fourth stuff to do. Ooh, okay. By all means. Ugh. That's not what I... Oh my god. Mechanical keyboards are great and all, but it's so sensitive. Buttons next to it. There we go. What the? Oh shit, dude. God damn, man. Holy. God, Presto, please tell me you're not storing those in my walls. Oh. Take cover! Hell yeah, Jedi, hell yeah. Oh god! For context, and Chad, he just sent me, he's getting ready for the 4th, and he just sent me his arsenal, a picture of his arsenal that he has gathered for the explosive events. And we got a running joke where he's in my walls. And now he's storing explosives in my walls. Help me. My internet, my poor internet. How's it going, Jenna? How are you doing today? Doing good, doing good. Yeah, that reminds me. I got a 4-day week this week. Yeah, because I got the 3rd off, and... yeah, so the 3rd... Okay. We might not start at 6 o'clock for stream on the 3rd. I might start earlier, maybe? Possibly, but not too much earlier. Not like morning early, like afternoon, like 2 o'clock, maybe early. Wires refusing. No! I just got fiber! But dude, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, that is awesome. Brain lost lot. Oh yeah. So also, yeah, this coming September, it's gonna be interesting because we're gonna have another person staying at the house for the year because they've retired and they have to work one last year at the school I work at. So they're a family friend. They're staying over. But this is gonna be into September, and the room is right above mine. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna do my damnedest to try to soundproof the fuck out of my ceiling to muffle the sound as much as possible. Because A, I am down here anyway playing with friends every night. So that I can imagine I can get pretty loud. Even just at a normal talking level. Not to mention my midnight stream. Now it's one thing for my dad who lives like adjacent. Like he lives in like the living room area of the basement. Well, he doesn't live in the basement. He lives above the living room area of the basement. I'm adjacent to that in the basement. But the room above me is where our friend is staying for the year, starting in September. So I gotta figure out how I can soundproof my ceiling. I'm thinking getting like a bunch of those foam squares and just pinning them to the ceiling, you know? I don't know if I'd want to adhere them up there, but you know, I want to try something. Because just getting little by little, because I don't need to soundproof everything. I just want to soundproof like the ceiling itself. But the thing is, the ceiling is drywall, and I don't want to adhere. I could put like sticky tape up there with it, because some of the ones you can get do have like sticky stuff on the backs of it. But I don't want to adhere anything to the ceiling because it's drywall, and that could tear it off if it's on there for long enough. So I want to pin them up there somehow, like maybe do like a hook thing. But yeah. Oh, what is the fireworks? Oh god. Oh, what I'm talking about. But yeah, I gotta figure out how to soundproof my room as best as possible, or at least sound muffle it. I do have some acoustic panels, but they're... But yeah, I just need to make... I just need my ceiling to be... I just need it muffled enough to where sound has trouble going through it, you know? My house and rooms, yeah. The lovely layout for you. Oh, okay. Sorry, my brain put it together. I thought you were. I thought there was a brand called Trust Me Guys for soundproofing. My brain, oh my god, my brain broke there for a second. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Please somebody don't have that disabled. Oh, thank god. Okay, it is going through. Switch. Oh yeah, track. Why is it not? Why is it not tracking? Sorry, I'm just messing with the my relay bot for streamer bot for the chat relay. It's showing YouTube and Twitch going off, but it's not showing Kick going off. Nah, it's fine. The messages are being relayed over there. It's just not relaying. It's not showing up as going over there. But it's showing up over here. Which is the weird part in my... Let's X out of that. Sorry, I just gotta fix something. Maybe just opening it and closing it. As long as it's relaying over, it's fine. Yeah. Oh no, I know I'm live over there. I'm just in my streamer chatbot thing. It has all three. It has all three. Whatchamacallits, chats combined, but it's only showing 2 being relayed. If that makes sense. It's not showing, hey, this message was relayed. Yeah, it's weird. That's fine. But yeah, so yeah, I need to figure out how to best soundproof my ceiling. Yeah. My walls are fine. My walls don't really need it because there's nobody down here. There's nobody across from me. I mean, yeah, I'd probably help. But yeah, it'd probably help. I mean, there's some areas I probably should put like some soundproof foam, but as long as it's the ceiling, because that's what it would be going up to. And I don't want to disturb our I don't want to disturb them when they start living up there in September, so I got the summer to figure out how much foam I need to... I could just measure it to get like the basic ceiling, because it's not that big of a ceiling, in all honesty. And actually, some parts of the ceiling I can adhere it to because it's not like drywall; it's like a little wood like area. So there are some parts, but I'm thinking of maybe just getting the foam squares, like a package every so often, because they're like 40, 50 bucks. So every so often get a package here, package there. Usually they have like 50 or so in them, or like 25 to 50 in them. And I think I can get them tacked to the ceiling, if not adhered to the ceiling. Potentially. And we will see how well that like soundproofs it, because it just needs to be muffled. It does not need to be like 100%. It needs to be barely like hey, you don't know a person's down here talking at like room volume, you know what I mean? So yeah, and if I can't do that, it might change some things around for our midnight stream, or I'll have to figure something out, because they work a day shift, so I do not want to disturb them. So yeah. As for... No, now if they're like my dad and they're a heavy sleeper, then it's not a problem. But just in case, I don't, I want to be courteous, So yeah, I got to figure that out. I got to get the right material. Because I think foam would do it. It would make it thick enough. But at that point, I can't imagine foam would be better than what's above me right now in terms of like, because yeah, it may be drywall, but it's also like empty up there pretty much, just some boards and stuff. So sound goes right through it. So I'm hoping to like just essentially make the ceiling thicker, essentially, with like foam. Hey, leave our guest alone. But yeah, that's not until September though. Also, in September, we will be changing, like I said, we will be changing around where we're streaming. We will no longer be streaming on Saturday mornings. So it's either going to be Saturday evening or Sunday evening in this coming September. I'm just going to say that now. It's either going to be Saturday or Sunday evening. I just don't know when yet, or when that would be. Honestly, 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock on a Saturday, I don't see as such a bad time slot. It's the latest time slot one could have. I mean, I used to have that time slot like years ago. That used to be, I used to like do double header streams. Like I did art streams in the morning and then like a game stream in the evening. It was kind of exhausting. So I don't do it anymore. Wait, what? Oh. Help! Oh, man. But yeah, so... But I have 2 months to figure all that shit out. Also, still saving a storm for the Japan trip. It is a 3-paycheck month in July, and it is going to be the key to the trip. Well, it's going to be the key into how much I bring on the trip, I should say. But yeah, if everything goes well, and you know, the universe is fighting against me. You know, it is fighting against me, but hey, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We have the 3 paychecks from this month. We got 2 from the next and 2 from the... And in the summer, I do kind of get a bit of a pay kick because we don't... Granted, that won't be the first paycheck, it'll be the second paycheck. But we do get a bit of a pay bump because we don't have to pay medical. We don't have to pay any of our insurance. Because we only pay that, and it's one of the reasons why it's so much... Like, that is expensive. One second, guys. Get a phone call. All right, you guys. Sorry about that. That was my brother. Why did the music stop? Oh, okay, it was changing. All right, so good news. I'll just deliver. Oh yeah, that's right. I ordered a pop filter for this mic. I was like, what did I order? But yeah, so good news. We can go longer now. We do not have to stop at 4. Also, I could probably take care of some stuff tonight that I was gonna do tomorrow, but now I can do tonight, sorta. Because I got a new chair over Prime Day, and because this chair's lumbar pillow is like breaking my back. Yeah, I can go longer. Also, in other news, I have to make sure it's still Actually, yeah, gotta make sure it's still working at some point. I've had some old computer components, well, I'd say old, but it was like 2019. Computer components just sitting around. And I am working on a project currently to turn that into something that will benefit me, that I've always wanted to do. It's not so much going to be a stream thing. I have no idea how that would even work for it. But, I got the idea from Retro because he did this at one point. And I have an I've got a couple old motherboards, but one of which I do have an old CPU, which is still pretty good to this day. I have my very first pre-built computer, CPU. I still have it, as well as the RAM. Still have that, although I do plan on upgrading that at some point for what the project's going to entail. But for baby's first one, it's kind of a perfect combo. The only thing because I got like a $43, like, because it was on sale, it was like usually like an $80 fan thing. It's now for like $43 because the only thing I was missing was a cooling system. And if I can get the NVMe to work that I have, I'll be able to do it very soon. But I'm going to be making my own server setup. Essentially, a headless server to run like a headless one. Although my old like CPU is an i9 9900K 8-core 12-thread CPU that still works. It still works to this day. There's really no upgrade path, but the point is that it's supposed to be like a bit of a cheaper project because I already have all the components I need. But I do plan on getting a different, because it needs to be more ventilated whenever I do start this, because it's gonna get hot. I'm getting a different case, and I got an eye on one that's like $90 at the moment, but I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale, or at least to my next paycheck to get it. And at the very least need to wait until I can figure out it, because it's like a server rack kind of style CPU case with a bunch of places for like hard drives, because I also want to turn it into like a NAS system server kind of thing as well as like whenever I get around to converting my physical media collection into a digital collection. I would love to make a Jellyfin server using that, and now that I have a fiber connection, I have the upload speed to do it, kinda, or to make it more viable at different resolutions. I just gotta figure out how to do it. Wait, I miss it twice a week. I thought it was once a week. So I just realized what else you said in your post. Press up. But yeah. I'll definitely be hitting up Retro for help with this project, or at least advice, because I know he's done it for game servers. Because I do want its very first job is going to be like a game server, because I have no hard drives for it at the moment. No free hard drives at the moment. I got one, but it's old and only 1 terabyte and could die at any moment. But yeah, it's gonna be so yeah, the only thing I'm missing is a case that is a little more ventilated than my original pre-built case. Right now, my pre-built case is just being used as storage. So essentially, for baby's first server computer, since I already have the CPU and all the components I could need, CPU, power supply, and now a beefier air cooler, we are good. The only thing I need now is the case, and I can do like a baby's first like video, like gaming server kind of thing. Headless, like with, I think it's called headless is the style. And I know Retro did one of these because he showed me once, like a while back. He made his own Power World and I think a few other servers. They screenshotted it and showed me. I was like, hell yeah, and that got me thinking about it. But I didn't think I had the components. I was like, but I don't have a spare graphics card. But then I was told, then when I was doing my research, it's like, you don't need a graphics card for it because it's CPU bound. The only thing that be holding it back a little bit is because I only have 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. I do plan on upgrading that at some point because DDR4 RAM is a lot cheaper at a higher amount. It's still more expensive than I'd want it to be, but at some point I do plan on biting the bullet and grabbing myself a 32 gig sticks and maybe just switching the 32 gig sticks and putting them into my my streaming rig and taking the 64 gig sticks I have in my streaming rig and putting them into the server rig. But we'll see. In terms of, because I want this to be as cheap of a project as possible to see if I can get it set up and running well before I spend any like serious money, because I think getting a new case and a fan for under $100 is, I think, it like not bad for like a server setup, especially with the fact that I already have the CPU and other components, power supply, all that. I already have everything I need to put it together. But a better like case that has some future proofing to where if I want to add like hard drives into it to make it into a NAS/Jellyfin server, I can, essentially. Plus it's more ventilated. It has more fan headroom. Welcome in, Dragon. How's it going? Yo, Rogue Dog! Thank you so much for the sub, dude. I don't know why that didn't go off in the alerts. I am so sorry. Welcome in, dude. Hell yeah, you ain't running the graphics, just the server, lol. Oh, I know, yeah. I didn't realize that until recently when I was like doing like research for it. But I was like, yeah, so I just need the case, and there's one other thing that might hold me back on it, and that's if I can't get, because for some reason because this is my NVMe, I've got one spare NVMe drive that I use as a secondary that I was going to use for my brother, just so he has like when I gifted him my old computer, so he can have an operating system. But I couldn't write over it. It had no writing. I couldn't write over it, even though I could put stuff on it. I just can't reformat it for some reason. And it's like only like a year old, and it hasn't really been used. It came in the ROG Ally X, and I swapped that out for a 4 terabyte in there back when they were affordable. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. I gotta figure out why it's doing that, because if I can get that to work, it's a 1 terabyte NVMe, and I don't have to break my bank to get another 1 terabyte NVMe. Oh yeah, DDR4 is crazy. They do have like a couple of good deals on Jawa, which is like a third-party computer parts reselling site, kind of like Amazon but for computer parts, specifically for reselling. You ate the alerts? Oh no, why? If you look at age, but oh yeah, it's more affordable than 5. That's why I am going more for the DDR4 compatible components that I have. I'm just happy I do have that for like the server, because honestly I think it'll work fine. Like if like ever but yeah, yeah, because DDR4 should work fine. Now I would prefer to have like a higher core count CPU for this, but 8 cores, 12 threads should be fine for like essentially for baby's first server. I will find out what restraints there are as I use it, but it's going to be used as like a game server thing first, because that's the components I have to do with at the moment, because I have no hard drives to put in this thing, none. That's going to be a future thing where I just get a hard drive every so often, like one of those high-end like hard drives that are, even those are cheaper at like higher like terabyte amounts. And I'm gonna get one every so often, just put it in there, paid off, put it in there, paid off, put it in there, paid off, until I get like because there's 4 trays, 2 to a tray. Well, no, there's 5 trays, 2 to a tray, so it's like you can get like a shit ton of gigabytes. because like I said, I do want to use it as like whenever I like convert my physical media to digital, I want to make a Jellyfin server so I have my own personal Netflix throughout the house. On top of like also having it be like a NAS storage, so I have my own Google Cloud essentially in my house. Essentially. We drive a hard bargain for what? Oh, I see. Is that a pun? Hey, Hunter, how's it going? Welcome in, dude. Also, before I forget, oh shit! I need to charge my where's my uh-oh. Keyboard's dying. We'll have to do. Okay, nope, never mind. There's a Type-C cable. Damn it. 1 second. This is it? Yeah, this is it. No, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Don't die on me. I'll get to shout-outs in just a moment. If mods want to do some shout-outs in the chat, that'd be greatly appreciated as I'm trying to fix this. There we go. Aha! There we go. How's it going, Hunter? But yeah. Like, I do need to pick up, like, a couple of sticks of DDR32 gig memory for DDR4 at some point. Because I do want to switch it out, because what I have right now is I got 64 gigs in my streaming rig, which I think is more than I need in my streaming rig. But it does come in handy. But I've never ever reached the upper limit of the limits of my RAM, my computer RAM, with 64 gigs. I don't even think I reached the upper limits of 32 gigs. So I think I might put that in there and then use that 64 gigs of RAM for the server essentially in the future. But again, gotta save up, you know. Can't do that yet. Even on Prime Day sales, it was like, ugh, because I got a new chair and I got a fan and I got a new CPU fan. So I'm like, this is good for now. We're gonna save up some more money and then we'll get the other stuff we need to get the bare bones working. What just happened? I don't know what that was. There we go, and... So my dumbass got card sleeves today, but they weren't proper sleeves. These were for putting cards into mail or just protect. Not used in play. God damn it! Oh no, Hunter! Oh, I hope you're able to get a refund for those. Oh man. But damn, dude. I'm assuming you ordered them online, and that's why, because I can't imagine. Although it would be funny, like buying them in the store, then only realizing they weren't what they were. But yeah, it's I am looking forward to like putting the server thing together. But like I said, the first iteration of it is going to be for games, because you don't need hard drive space, you just need your operating system, a cooler, and a case that has a lot of ventilation. That's all you need for like game server stuff. However, eventually we will get like a couple of hard drives to put in there, and then we'll start like probably elevating that to like setting up like a Jellyfin like server, which I'm hoping I can do on because the way what is that? I don't remember the Linux operating system that you have to download to work best with I think it's AM, I think, which is one of the like do-it-yourself, easy to access or get into game server kind of services. So I gotta figure that out if it's compatible, because if I can run Jellyfin and a game server thing at the same one, now they wouldn't be at the same time. If I'm like watching movies like on my Jellyfin thing or other way around, I'd have one turned off, one turned on, or have them both turned on and see if it can, you know, operate like that idly in the background. But yeah. It's going to be interesting. I am excited to try it out, and I will definitely be hitting up Retro because I have no idea how to do it. Or at least some advice on how to do it. But yeah, but its first iteration is going to be game servers because, well, that's all we've got to for the setup, because we have no storage other than like an NVMe, which I'm hoping I can get fixed. And if that's not fixed, I can't even do that. So I will have to either pay through the nose to get 1 terabyte or 500 gigs. I know they do some 500 gigs, but it's like off-brand, like RAM. That's like Gen 3, which would still be fine, but I'm hoping to get my hands on a 1 terabyte one. I really wish I was able to get that one work, because that NVMe was supposed to be my brother's, but it works out. Because I did have a spare one. I mean, I always could take it out of my PS5, but I need the storage space in there. Oh man. But yeah, it's coming along. It's going to be a bit. I don't plan on getting the case. Once I get the case, but first I gotta, like I said, need to get the case that has more ventilation. It has some future proofing for like hard drive installations, because that's a lot of slots, and it's a lot better ventilated. And I gotta try to break the NVMe drive I have out of its read-only state, which is weird. It's not really in a read-only state, technically speaking, because I can write data to it. The only thing that's the issue is I can't reformat it, because we tried. I tried getting a operating system on there, but we could not. I did all the steps. I think it's like disk parts, not disk part. It's something in the command prompt you have to do, and that didn't work. So either there's like a hardware thing, or either that, or I have to take it somewhere and see if they can do it, or somewhere else can do it. I gotta find a place that can do that, because there's nothing on the disk. It's literally just for storage at this point, like secondary storage. It's in my streaming rig right now, so I'll be able to mess with it, see if I can get it to delete. Damn, we've been alive for an hour. Almost an hour. I do have the ads on. We will do ads before we start, just because 8 minutes of gameplay is not, and then an ad is like, that's very disruptive. But yeah. Oh shit, we went through the entire playlist. There we go. But yeah, so I'm very looking forward to that. I don't know how that will. I don't think it will come into play for streaming on here. It's just a fun project I wanted to talk to you guys about. Honestly, I don't know how it would be utilized for my streams, because we don't really play games on stream that I would need to make like a community server for, which would be cool. It'd be really fun to make a community server for like games. Sorry, I thought my phone was ringing there. I think it was just the music. It'd be really fun to make like a community server or something. But I don't really play games on stream that require that. So this is more of a fun project I am announcing I am working on as a hobby, because I want to share. I want to share. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, I can't wait, because the second thing it's gonna be used for is because you don't really need too many hard drives for this to work. You just need enough storage space to put your physical media into a digital format. Also, I need to get the frickin' Blu-ray ripper thing, so I can do that, so I can make my own Jellyfin server. And I gotta figure out how to do it and find out compatibilities. And then once we get enough hard drives installed in there, eventually over time, I will also convert some of the space into a cloud server for my house, so I can store files that are too big to keep on the main computer. Like video files, for example, like all of my video files, like copies upon copies of them. Yeah. So yeah, so eventually it's going to evolve into a NAS system, and it'll have 3 different things, and hopefully by that point, maybe RAM will go down in price, and I'll be able to use the AM5 motherboard I have, get a couple of RAM sticks, a CPU, and shove that into my streaming rig, and then use my Ryzen 9 5900X as the new like headless server CPU. That'd be nice. That's the next evolution step, honestly, because whenever we upgrade our, because there's no upgrade path right now, because the best CPU unless aside from a Threadripper, the best CPU is in the computer right now for consumers, for multi-threaded like stuff and core stuff. So yeah, eventually, yeah, my streaming rig stuff will be the headless server, but that's a future thing. That's when RAM and everything else becomes more affordable, like components and stuff. So AI bubble, please pop. Please, I want to, because the moment that floods back into the market, I am getting my hands all over that shit. You know what I mean? I will get my hands all over that shit. Then I have to look up how changing the CPU would affect the headless server and stuff like that because of the operating system. Although the Linux operating systems, I don't know. I think that I hope they're more flexible than Windows, because Windows can be a bit finicky when it comes to transferring to another motherboard, especially even if it's a different brand or the same brand. So, gotta figure that one out. But yeah, so that's the only way that my streaming rig I have right now would ever be transferred to the headless server, or converted into the headless server thing, is if I have the AM5 motherboard still, if all I need for it is RAM and a CPU. That's all I would need. Also, there's an argument to be made to where I could just make the AM5 motherboard and turn that into the headless server. Either way, honestly, I think that'd be a lot... Honestly, that might actually be a lot better, because I don't really need anything... It'd be a lot less... It'd be a lot less stressful, or a lot less issues. So yeah, but that's a far future thing, because if I'm getting it anyway, might as well. But you know, but I'd also lose out on 64 gigs of RAM for the server, so that's also a balancing act. But like I said, right now I'm going to be converting it into like a game server, headless server kind of thing, but that's going to be like a mid-summer project whenever I get my hands on the case, and if I can get the frickin' NVMe to be reformatable, because I don't know what they did to it, but to get it to work in the ROG Ally X, but it did something with the OEM on there that makes me a little scared for the drive I cloned all the stuff onto for. But yeah, I want to raise. For what? Oh, I thought you meant a raise for me. All right, never mind. By all means, here's a raise. Oh hell yeah, dude! You have yourself a good one, dude. Have fun at the party. Yeah, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be me next Sunday. Next Sunday, that's gonna be me, because my nephew's birthday's next Sunday. What? This is outrageous. There's no money in the budget for this. But yeah, you have yourself fun. You have fun. I'll catch you later. There's no money in the budget for this. Damn it! If I wanted to pay viewers, I'd get bots. And there goes Hunter. I'm kidding, no, I'm kidding. But anyway, guys, that's enough of me ranting about my own home projects I'm working on. Oh, I don't say ranting, more like gushing about. But yeah, before that ad starts playing, just a few announcements. Like I said, last Saturday stream for the next 2 months. We're gonna be going to evening streams, so go into more detail after stream. I'll post about it. But Wednesday will be our first evening stream. Starts around 6 p.m. And Friday will be our second, so the schedule for the summer will be, Wednesdays and Fridays at around 6 p.m. Although this Friday may be a little earlier because I have the day off that day because it's only a 4-day week because the 4th of July. They're giving us that Friday off, even though the 4th of July is on a Sunday or a Saturday. There's going to be a very busy weekend for me next weekend, but that Friday is going to be when we can stream. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to having my evening streams back. It's going to be great. Other than that, oh yes, and we have to extend. We're doing a bit of a change of plans. We were gonna do Fire Emblem Echoes for the summer, but that has to change because of all the tech issues we've been having with our streaming rig and like changing some things around. Hopefully everything's fixed now, but we weren't able to stream as long. So the game may be extended, so it's probably going to be either all of July or half of July. So I don't know if we're going to be getting around to Fire Emblem Echoes because I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles X before Genesis comes out. I'm really hoping Genesis or Xenoblade Genesis doesn't come out until September of next year, not this coming September, but the September after. And the hope is a fall release. And I hope they don't release it early because that will give me plenty of time to do that and take a break before it comes out to play something else while we wait. No, the ad started. I was too late. No, I was too long. Why? Also, I'm sorry, Hunter. I'm sorry. I'm being switched to day shift this week, or the next 2 months. I'm so sorry. I was too late. I talked too long, and the ad played. It's been an hour, and It's gonna be a long 2 minutes. God, I'm proud of this freaking emote. Took forever, but it was worth it. I'm sorry, guys. I was too slow with the talking, and they had played before, and then this and that, and all this. "50 seconds." Are the ads done? No, it's 30 seconds till the ads are done. You guys back? Yeah, you're back. I'm sorry, guys. I talked too long and the ad played. I was trying to set it for when for the end of my announcement stuff, and then I started gushing about the server shit, and now this. But also, Hunter, I'm sorry. Missed the day shift for 2 months. Summer, so yeah, streams have the date. I'm sorry. But that's enough tears. But anywho, so yeah, I don't know how much was cut off before the ad started playing, but yeah, so Fire Emblem Echoes maybe have to go on the back burner, possibly. We will see, because I do want to play Xenoblade Chronicles X before Xenoblade Genesis comes out. And I'm really hoping that Genesis doesn't come out until September, because if it comes out in the spring, I'm going to be hard-pressed to finish Chronicles X before that comes out. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, I do want to play Xenoblade Chronicles X, finish all the Xenoblade Chronicles games before that game comes out. I wanted to stream every single Xeno game before it came out, but there's no way in hell we're gonna be able to beat Xenogears and all the Xenosagas and Xenoblade Chronicles X without getting burnt out for Genesis. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, one day we will stream Xenosagas on this channel. I swear to God we are. But yeah, but anyway, with that said, without further ado, we're gonna get this started. Muting music, because as much as I would love to talk for another hour, I've said all I need to say and want to say and can think to say, honestly. But yeah, we're gonna get this started. Game's good. Opening it up. Cannot wait to get that pop filter. And getting a pop filter for the Hyper Quadcast mic is very difficult because it's like an all-around thing. But I've noticed now it has a built-in pop filter, but it does not work as well as it should. It really doesn't. There we go. But alrighty. Hope you guys are ready for some more because we gotta go fight Hades! Yeah, alrighty. Hold on to your butts. Because here we... One second, check something real quick. Oh God, what did I just do? Oh no, no, God, no! Okay, just double click. Okay, perfect. Good. Not overtaxing the CPU or GPU or memory. Good. Perfect. Perfect. But yes. And here we go. Alrighty, folks, welcome back to part 3 of God of War 3 Remastered. Last time on our Tech Issue stream, God of War 3 stream, we made it to, we got to the Three Kings challenge, although I think we still have to go back there because I think we're going to break those crystals so we can sever the chain. I'm imagining that's what we're going to be doing because they wasn't able to do it before that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there, but we got a puzzle to get through, and then we must fight Hades. Oh, we also met Hephaestus, who is probably in, like, Ghost of Sparta, because they seem to have known each other, and I know Ghost of Sparta takes place between the first and second game, so, or the end of the first game and the beginning of second game. It takes place in between there. Honestly, it should have been the game we played before, too, but I didn't know the timelines, and honestly, playing in chronological order is just the way they it's the way I imagine they want us to play it. Because that's, you know, how it was released. But yeah. Alright. But yes, now we must climb the ladder. And please let me know how the stream is, guys. I did lower it to 30 frames because, even though we had some internet issues, like, I know now this will work with 60 frames, but we're going to keep it at 30 because honestly, I noticed the last time we did that, YouTube upscaled that shit to 60 frames somehow. I don't know how it did it, but it upscaled it. Yep, 151. All right. Yeah, let's. Oh, nope, they didn't do it this time. But yeah, we're going to stick with like 30 frames for now. Even though we can go higher, we're just going to stick with this. We've tried it. It did work. However, it taxed... I mean... the internet, if the internet takes a blip or a dip, it's not worth the headache at the moment. Especially with 3 streams. 2 streams! If we just did 2 streams and a recording, it'd be fine. But technically we are taxing the encoder by doing this 3 different ways. Oh, that's definitely on a timer. Let's see, is it? Yep, it's on a timer. I think I know how to stop that timer. Do we need health? Yes, we do. There we go. Do 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 do. And rip. Just cut that one out of midair. Rip. Mine. Oh yeah, my favorite move. Oh, come on, get up here. Come on. Aha! Damn it. And rip. There we go. We're gonna get all the boxes. We're gonna save just in case. What? That's a different. Okay, it's just regular orbs. Got it. Rage of Sparta.
Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade, Kratos.
Yeah, I don't want to go in there just yet because I want to. Well, first things first. I want to level up. We got level 2 on that. We max that out. I don't think we have anything else yet. So yeah, it just goes into the blade. We're gonna save that. I think we'll just save over this. Perfect. There we go. Oh God. Ow, hey. There we go. Give me the health. Give me the health. There we go. Yeah, how's the audio, guys, by the way? Oh, God. No, it gets loud at that part, but... Hell yeah. As long as that's louder than me, it should be fine. For audio is the bane. Video easy enough because you can visualize that. Audio, ugh. Audio is the bane of my existence when it comes to streaming. It worked for many years. However, I love my wave mic. I really did. But it caused so many... I mean, we tried to use it once before, but there were so many issues. Especially with, like, the Wavelink software, the original one. It was so many issues. And it was a perfect microphone. I loved it. I'm just glad the Quadcast 2 existed at the time. Well, we did go with like a Steel Series one, but that did not work.
To collect payment for the pain you have wrought.
An epitaph is inscribed on the pedestal. Here lies Persephone, queen of the underworld and wife to Hades. I don't remember killing Persephone. When did that happen? Yeah! That's awesome! Rip and tear! Oh, I think I shoulder checked. I think that's what it was. I think that's what happened there. Alright, let's explore the whole thing real quick. Let's see. Anything over here? Yes, there is. Red orbs. Open sesame. Ooh-hoo! Hell yeah! Let's go. We got our magic. Ho ho ho. It's magic. You know. Do. Oh, look. Rip. Well, it's always a good time when the game just gives you a shit ton of boxes. And no ladder over here. Okay, perfect. As I eat and learn a new game. Oh, fair enough. Oh, that was before. Okay, alright, I missed that part. What game you playing or trying to learn? If you don't mind me asking. Don't know why I did that. That could have just been a backup. Ah, okay, I see what needs to be done. Cannonball. Up the ladder. Come on, Kratos. We gotta go kill Mr. Hades. Again, don't know why I opened that. Follow the lever, Croc. I mean, Kratos. Oh, that torn note. Again, why am I opening that? We do not need to open it. Okay, that takes us down here. Oh! Okay, so this is how we get that upstairs. Okay. And all you can do is send the Furies after me? I mean, they're the weakest enemy in the game. They just, you know, kind of annoying in some cases. I wish we could catch him mid, like, down thing. Like, if we could dodge. There we go. Oh, this is only going to take care of one of them. I didn't see a lever on the other side. I guess there wouldn't need to be. Oh, okay. It's not looking at the book. It's looking at the... Alright. Cannonball. Let's look at the lever. Just in case. Well, that one is not going to fall out. We go do this. Personally, I think they did Hades dirty with the design they gave him a little bit. There we go. I only say that because it's just... Technically, myth-wise, he's not... He's just the warden. He is not like, he's just the warden. He's not the, Punisher? He's literally just oversees how Hades runs. Because it wasn't so much because everybody went to, like, the underworld. It wasn't like hell. as it can be misconstrued as. Because I think they were in the same place, essentially. And ban.
Kratos, so glad you could carve out some time for us.
Yeah, they did do a little dirty.
We need it. I sense some bad blood between us, Kratos.
His personality, however, I love.
All the memories. They're overwhelming, really. Let's see. How many sins have you committed against me? Oh, that's right. You murdered my niece, Athena. What else? And you killed my brother, Poseidon. And I have not forgotten that it was you who butchered my beautiful queen.
What? When did we do that?
I will see you suffer as I have suffered. Your soul is mine.
When did we kill Persephone? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go! We'll hold off on using the rage because I don't... Dude, oh my, that's awesome. But pause, time out real quick. What the hell happened between... I guess that's why they made, like, if these events happened in Ghost of Sparta, I guess it makes sense why they had to make Ghost of Sparta, because people are probably like, what the fuck? When did we do this? You know what I mean? Yeah. But you know what? We won't look it up, because maybe it's explained later, like with flashbacks or something. But my money is on the fact that the Ghost of Sparta takes place between 1 and 2. That I'm guessing that the events of that are there. Maybe we'll play that if there's like an in-between, like a lull. All right, anyway, back to it. Let's go! Oh, that's a little loud. Actually, no, let's see, is it? All right, 1 second. I'm just listening back to the stream real quick to see. Okay, why is it buffering now? All right, there we go. Yeah, I reset the router before stream, so hopefully everything goes well. Not running anything major. But that's not why I paused. I paused because I was just checking the audio levels. Turned off for me, but it should be fine for you guys, honestly. Just from what I'm hearing on Twitch, it sounds like it's fine over on Twitch. Okay. All right, now we use it. Eat this! Oh! I don't know how that works. There's the hands, but... we'll figure it out. Bloody hell. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh god, that doesn't pause the game. That does not pause the game. Oh. I was about to say, there's a wipe mechanic? This ain't no raid. Ow, hey, ow, hey. Alright, fine. Eat arrow. Oh. Oh, I don't like this angle. Oh, that's so fucking sick. Yeah. Might not like the design of Hades just based on, you know, the myth, but, you know, it's really cool boss fight. I actually kind of prefer the one from the game Hades, honestly. Just because he was more of an overseer or manager of it rather than the, you know, the torture that they, like, you know, view him as in here. Yep. I got no.
I grow tired of you, mortal.
Again, like, God of War always played fast and loose with the lore. Oh, when I say lore, I mean the mythology. Not the game lore. Can't really play fast and loose with game lore. It's, you know, the game lore is the game lore. Or they play fast and loose with the myth. Which you can do. It's fun. It is a cool design, just I don't think it's a cool design for Hades. Yeah, let's go. No, back gamer, what do we do? Holy shit! Oh god! You're right, you died at the point. Oh, this boss fight, awesome! Oh, come on! Please stop hurting me. Oh yeah, so far. Really should have known the dodgeball button. Oh, that's right, I have a block. I forgot I could do this. Am I dead? I'm dead. Yep. It's fine. Made it pretty far. Is there any chunks out of him still? I can't tell if he has any chunks out of him. I don't know where the checkpoint put us. I think we'll save the Spartan pushes. Alright, let's see, let's see. Okay. I have no health. Oh, now I don't. Oh, now I do. I mean, before I didn't. I grow tired of you, immortal. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? That's right, he does a top spin to that. Alright, that's it. Oh, cool. Okay, well. Stab! Okay, so yeah, it did put me at the beginning. Good! No, you're good, you're good. Yeah, I'm trying to... I don't know why, but for some reason, my delay is higher than it's used to be. Yeah, give me the health! That's you. Let's see, where's it gonna be? Where's the safe part? Where's the safe fight? Yeah! Suck it! Ow. Ow! You bitch! Oh yeah, what was I? Yes! Yes! Nice and nice and look at us. It slices! It dices! It throws skulls! There we go. Go for the liver. Or the appendix, I don't know. I don't know anatomy. What can I do? Yeah, let's go! Alright, now for the hard part. That was not the button with the press. Alright, where we go? Where we go? Left to right, left to right, left to right. Right. Oh god. Oh! I didn't think arrows could. My cat jumping on me was not in the plan. Yes! Give me your head! Wait a minute. Oh, where the button? Woo! Yeah, but that's okay. I'm a fucking bitch. Give him a freaking tug of war. Give him a death tug of war. Oh, no! No! Yes! Yeah, let's go! Step in yourself, 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 step in yourself. Yeah! Let's go! Claws of Hades. You know, your brother put up more of a fight. Just saying. Is he really dead? Okay, what's going on with my internet? Why am I buffering? I knew it! Oh my god! One second. Time out. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. There's nothing wrong with my internet. And yet, it's doing this. Why? Why is it unstable? One sec. I'm so sorry, guys. Holy crap, that's behind! Why is it unstable? It doesn't... Oh, okay, well, at least we know it wasn't the 60 frames that did it. Alright, that's good knowing. Yeah. Why is it doing this? It's interrupting my flow. I do not like it when shit interrupts the flow, especially internet shit. Why? Alright, buddy, you're gonna need to get down. Please do not jump back on me. Thank you. Why is it unstable? I do not get it. What the hell is the point of fiber internet if it's not going to give me a stable, like, you know, rate? Let's see. Do I need a... I am... Ooh. All right. Here, B. Oh boy! BRB, guys. Sorry about this. I know it's interrupting the flow of the boss fight. I'm so fucking sorry. But my internet is going bonkers. I restarted everything before stream, and apparently that wasn't enough, so I need to figure out what's going on, so I will be right back. Because this should not be happening. My audio's going bonkers. My audio's also going bonkers. Okay, yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. I think I know what it might be. 1 second. I need to hit a wall. Alright. We're gonna stream here for just a moment. I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry. This is bullshit. You guys deserve better. I'm so sorry. I will be right back. I gotta stream. I think